This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:52, time to get you ready to take on your Monday and the week ahead with the Morning Sprint. Today is a weather alert day. Mark talking about the winds and very dry conditions. But first, road closures start this morning. Bronte Sorotsky is live at Upriver Drive with what you need to know to plan your commutes.
Yes, starting today at 7 a.m., Upriver Drive and the Centennial Trail will be closed for the next 2 weeks. Now, it will affect, this is something you're going to want to keep in mind as you plan your morning commute. Between Ralph and Carlisle is where it'll be closed. So either if you're driving, if you like to jog or ride your bike on the Centennial Trail, you're going to have to take some detours. And these closures are going to last until Friday, August 4th.
Bronte, thanks so much. The headaches continue for drivers on Freya on Spokane South Hill for more than a week. 12th through 17th Avenues along Freya has been shut down as crews try to repair multiple water main breaks that also created a sinkhole. The road remains closed now, but the city says the goal is to have it reopened sometime later this week.
And good morning, everybody. In our First Alert weather, it is the First Alert weather app that told you yesterday we had a weather alert day today. And that fire weather warning is in effect for this afternoon from 1 until 11 o'clock. It's windy, dry, and any start to any fire would have that fire flames fanning quickly. It's the entire inland Northwest all the way into Montana, and it's going to be throughout much of this afternoon. Temperatures right now, we're sitting at 70 downtown, 65 into the West Plains, and we're going to see a high today of 89 degrees. But those winds, they're going to fire up around noon.
A retired University of Idaho professor and former editor of the Spokesman Review facing child porn charges will be arraigned next week. Stephen A. Smith was the editor of the newspaper from 2002 to 2008. During his tenure there, Smith's team conducted a sting, catching former Mayor Jim West in a gay internet sex scandal, despite West publicly voting against LGBTQ interests. According to court documents, Homeland Security agents in Kentucky contacted WSP regarding girls ages 10 to 15 who were sending sexually explicit photos and videos of themselves to Smith in exchange for money. His arraignment is scheduled for Tuesday, August 1st. All of North Idaho has been upgraded, the fire danger, to high. Crews warning that a spark from anywhere could erupt a wildfire this time of year. In North Idaho, campfires are still allowed, but burn barrels, residential yard waste, and all slash piles are banned. Chris Larson is the deputy fire marshal for the Northern Lakes Fire District. He warns chains from trailers, parking in tall grasses, or tossing a cigarette butt out the window could all lead to fire. He says if you do start a fire, make sure you have a shovel with you. You could quickly suppress fire with dirt if it gets out of hand. Fire restrictions have been established from Spokane to Wenatchee since the end of June. These safety precautions were put into place by the Washington Department of Natural Resources. Just as a reminder, campfires are only allowed in approved designated campgrounds. No recreational fires are allowed without a chimney, meaning no backyard fire pits or campfires using chopped firewood or charcoal. All open burning is also restricted. Because of the hot and dry conditions, Airway Heights is imposing water use restrictions. City officials say the well is normally used to add to the water supply during summer heat waves, but the well isn't online yet due to ongoing maintenance. So now, people in Airway Heights are being asked to conserve. Homes and businesses with even-numbered addresses are asked to water their lawns on even calendar days, while odd-numbered addresses water on odd days. This is only a request. There's no consequences for those who choose not to participate. Several mass shootings over the weekend brought the total in the U.S. to more than 400 this year, according to Gun Violence Archive. One person was killed. She was a pregnant woman, and 4 others injured in Houston Saturday morning. 5 were hurt at a Tampa Bay bar, and Chicago also saw a rash of shootings. With that in mind, Reardon School District put on an active shooter exercise to better prepare itself in case of the community ever becoming a target. The exercise mimicked a real-life active shooter event. The police and fire departments and emergency medical services all work together to eliminate the threat. You can read more about the shooter exercise on KXLY.com. Community safety remains at the forefront of voters' attention ahead of the local primary elections. Ballots are due a week from tomorrow. On your ballot, you will find candidates for Spokane mayor, city council president, and various city council members. To make sure your voice is heard on August 1st, here is what you need to know. The deadline to receive new registrations and voter updates either online or by mail is today. Tuesday, August 1st, is the last day for you to register to vote in person. You must have your ballot turned in before 8 o'clock that night. And for a full list of locations to drop off your ballot, just check KXLY.com. We'll check weather one last time with Mark right after this.